Describe a creative person, an artist, a musician you admire.
Well, the first person that comes to mind is Charlie Puth, who is probably one of the most creative music artists I've ever known. I don't remember his exact age, but given the fact that he's been famous for a long time, I guess he must be in his 30s now. In terms of appearance, he's quite handsome. He's not very tall compared to other Western men, but his face is, visually attractive, with short brown hair, fair skin, and a friendly smile. He also has a small scar on one of his eyebrows. I don't remember which side, but it makes him quite easy to recognize. If I remember correctly, I first heard of him and his music many years ago. At that time, he was really popular with lots of big hits, attracting billions of views on different social media platforms, such as See You Again, We Don't Talk Anymore, and One Call Away. I was really impressed by his catchy music and casual style, so I decided to follow him and become a fan. Overall, he's extremely talented, but I think the most striking thing about him is definitely his creativity. I once watched a video of him on a talk show creating a song on the spot using only a coffee mug and a spoon. That video quickly went viral and really showed how innovative and creative he is. And more importantly, it's not the only time he's done something like that. In fact, he often posts videos where he tries to, create songs using simple tools around him. That's why I really admire him and would love to meet him in person. If that ever happened, it would definitely be a day to remember for me.
Do you think children should learn to play musical instruments?
Yeah, I strongly believe it's a great idea for kids to learn a musical instrument. Even though I didn't do it myself when I was young, I still feel it can be really beneficial. I've read a few articles online saying that music is considered one of the major forms of human intelligence. So when children are exposed to it early, it really supports their overall development. For example, learning an instrument can help them express themselves more confidently and even boost their imagination, which is definitely a big plus compared to kids who don't have that experience.
How do artists acquire inspiration?
Oh my gosh, how should I know? I'm just a normal person living a normal life. If I knew this, I wouldn't be here taking this exam. Oh, this test is so expensive, so I'd better play along and be polite.
Well, I'm not an artist myself, so I can't say for sure. But from my own experience, I usually get inspiration from what I've been through or from other people's stories. So I guess artists might do the same. Take Taylor Swift, for example. In one of her interviews, she mentioned that a lot of her inspiration comes from her own love life and the experiences of the people around her. So I think most artists just draw from their emotions, memories, and the world they see every day, which helps them create something meaningful.
Do you think pictures and videos in news reports are important?
I don't know about others, but for me, they're extremely crucial. They play a huge role in helping people visualize what actually happened. And in this day and age, when misinformation and fake news are everywhere, pictures and videos become even more essential because they help viewers feel more confident that the news is genuine. Without them, it's pretty easy for people to misunderstand the situation or doubt whether the information is real.
What can we do to help children keep creative?
Wow, I've never really thought of that, to be honest. Let me see. What can we do? Off the top of my head, I'd say one thing we can do is create an environment where they are, allowed to express their own ideas or imagination. Many parents tend to find what kids do silly and try to correct them with their own ideas, which in a way can stop children from being creative. That's why it's pretty essential to play along or show support when a child is trying to be creative instead of nipping things in the bud.
What can we do to help older children learn music?
I'm sorry, but can you be more specific? By older children, what ages do you mean?
Let's say kids aged 8 to 12.
Okay, thanks. Well, I'm not an expert in raising kids, but I guess one really effective way is to help them see how music can benefit them in the future. Just like anything else in life, we only show interest in something if we understand its value, and older children are no exception. Another good approach is to make music lessons more fun and interactive. I mean, once a child finds a class boring, it becomes much harder to encourage them to keep learning.